the Karmic DF.
What is up, besties? It is your girl, the Karmic DF, back to you again with another video. This time we are going to do an updated video of where Ariana and Ethan are at. I don't know if y'all heard, but apparently friends are worried. I guess Ari told her friends that they weren't allowed to talk about the couple or whatever. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's been shady from the rip. I'll try to remember to link my original video about their relationship. But let's just get an updated version. Let's figure out what's going on behind closed doors. Is it a healthy connection or do we got problems? I mean, let's figure it out. So as always, this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Please like these videos. It helps other people find my channel. Hey regulars, hey besties, how y'all doing? I appreciate y'all so much. Comment down below what you can fill in the gaps for me, because y'all know the regulars, I don't follow stuff like that and I don't know stuff like that. I'm just trying to help y'all and have some fun. So as always, remember, alleged and for entertainment purposes only by your favorite floating hands on the internet, and we will get right into it. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Links are all down below. If you'd like a book, a personal reading. If you like a book, Mercury is a retrograde, and y'all, whoo! If you'd like to book a personal reading, links are all down below. But as always, let's get into it. Hey besties. All right, so we are going to basically just start open-ended with what is going on with their relationship, and we will go from there. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The moment I opened up, I heard the song, you pushing, I'm pulling away from you, and that is immediately giving me runner-chaser dynamic, which is kind of giving me the vibe that I feel like Ari's kind of hiding stuff, if I'm being real with you. I don't know what that has to do. Is she hiding from Ethan or her friend spirit? Both. I feel like she's hiding herself from Ethan, and she's hiding, I'm hearing more so the severity of who she's, okay. The only way I know how to word this is I feel like Ariana is not being who she is naturally. Does that make sense? Like, she's not being her authentic self. What I'm seeing is like, I'm goo goo gaga. Okay, so Spirit's like placing me into her energy. I feel like I'm head over heels, but I'm noticing a lot of things I don't like, but I'm just kind of brushing it off. Like, for instance, you got a baby mama, you got a newborn. I'm jealous. I want to be a baby mama. I want a family. I want that. So I kind of have some passive aggressive resentment, to allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, towards the baby mama, and a little bit to the kid, because it's like, I wish this was my kid. It's kind of giving like, and it's not to the severity of that, but it's kind of given like, I hate to compare the two, but this is what they're showing me. Remember the whole Chris Watts thing, and how, for those of you that don't know who that is, he was like a really handsome dude, and he got like into some chick when he was married with kids, and so like he killed the whole family. It's kind of giving like, I'm not saying she's going to go out and like unalive people, but, and by the way, I hate that word, but it's giving, I'm that level of jealous. I wish you weren't in the picture. I wish that was my kid. I wish this was our family. I feel like Ari is like hella projecting. It's like she's in a fantasy world, and I feel like this is why the friends aren't allowed to speak on it, or they're at least, it's like you can't give me your opinion, you can't give me your 2 cents, I don't want to hear it. This girl has like isolated herself in a weird way. It's giving kind of Stockholm. It's giving like, okay, that's a great example. If I remove myself from everyone that has a criticism about it, then no one can break down my faulty foundation. Does that make sense? Because that is what I'm getting. Now it's starting to make sense. It's like, I'm in a say you're in a toxic relationship, right? We've all been there. And we don't want to hear it from our friends, because regardless, we want to play the situation out. We want to have hope. We want that 1% that they're going to love us for us. We want the 1% chance that it's going to turn into happily ever after. Well, she knows intuitively this is not it. She doesn't like that there's a baby mama she would have to share time with. The kid that she has to, it's like we got to juggle things, and I want my happy ending. This is not what I see for my happy ending. And so she's having this war of like head and heart, because it's like, in my happy ending, there's not a baby mama that you got to deal with. Your eyes are on me. You're obsessed with me. And because Ethan is obsessed with her, it's why she can like make excuses for things that you wouldn't otherwise make excuses for. You know, like if the dude's not showing up for you emotionally, and he's a piece of crap, and he's got a baby mama, and he's got other kids, then you got a good enough reason in your mind to let him go. But the problem here is Ethan says all the right things. He puts on this fantasy. He wants it too. He's enamored with her. And so the problem is it's a lot of smoke and mirrors, and it's no actual foundation. These are like two high school kids. It's giving Romeo and Juliet. It's giving my boyfriend went away to college and my parents want us to separate and he's in another country and I don't care what anybody says because I love him and I'm going to drop out of high school to go see. You know what I mean? It's that level of delusion. And so this is why it's out of like the media now. Because remember, if you guys saw my earlier video, it felt like she was like kind of showing it off to Dalton a little bit. I feel like now the reason that she's not having it out so publicly is because the fairy tale's kind of breaking for her. And in order for her to death grip the fairy tale, she doesn't want any outside factors. She doesn't want 4:44 on the clock when I said that. She doesn't want anybody telling her good, honest, clear advice. She doesn't want tabloids getting a hold of their relationship because she's read them and she knows. She's not stupid. She wants to fix him. She wants to fix herself. She wants the happily ever after at all costs, no matter what. And that's the concern here. And it's giving like Taylor Swift on steroids, to be honest. Whereas Taylor Swift is more like, I'm in control of this. I just want it my way. Ari's like, why are you guys all attacking me? This is going to happen. It's very delusional. And I'm kind of concerned about her mental health. Before, I wasn't so much. Now it's giving like I'm Stockholming myself in so that my faulty foundation doesn't break down. Like I would not be shocked if I pull the Tower card like almost immediately because it feels like things are falling apart for her and that's why she's death gripping it so hard. Death gripping, 4 of Pentacles, literally like she's like a boa constrictor. Yeah, it's like this is giving like I'm pulling away from my friends because they have good advice. I'm seeing intervention in my mind's eye. I'm seeing the show Intervention in my mind's eye. I can't shake this. I don't want this to be the next Britney thing, but it's giving that a little bit. I don't think it's next level, but it's definitely like this is going to cause some trauma if you don't start talking to your friends. It's that concerning. Like I'm seeing a toddler in my mind's eye, like holding on to the teddy bear. That like it's dingy, it's old, it's not good for the kid, right? But the kid is emotionally attached and the parents are trying to pull it away and the kid's screaming and crying. It's like, no, and it's like the end of the world, right? That's how Ari feels. It's like this has to work. Oh my God, it makes sense. I'm being drawn to her song, Thank You Next, and the end lyric where she's like, God forbid something happens, Lisa's song is a smash. This is because, oh my God, I get it now. This girl, oh. It's because she feels stupid about the Dalton thing. She wrote the song, right? Thank you to my exes, but the next time I'm going to get it right. And then she doesn't get it right. And instead of just being like, I'm human, and you know, that person was a chapter, they're not the rest of my book, and that's okay. I'm going to heal. I'm going to move forward. She's just more hell-bent on getting the happily ever after because she feels like she looks stupid. That's the problem. Oh my God, had I not picked that up, she's a Cancer. They will death grip their reality like, oh my God, no offense to the Cancers out there, but I've just seen some Cancers that are like, I will ride for this mother effer into the ground. And that is what we are seeing. I'm being drawn to my fool's gold. It's like, I don't care that it looks like it's fake. I'm going to make this work at all costs. This girl is hell-bent on getting her happily ever after, no matter who it hurts, including herself. I'm concerned about her mental health. And I kind of hope moving forward her friends do get involved because I don't want to concern you guys. I mean, we don't even really know her in real life. Like, it's none of our business. But that being said, the amount of times I've been drawn to mental health, it's just concerning. I feel like she's trying to be something she's not, and it's taking a toll on her because you can't do that. I feel like she's pulling away from her friends. I feel like she's lying to herself. Well, that's kind of a good sign. She's not, okay, so she's not entirely dumb. It's just like, I'm riding for you because that's what I do. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know how to describe this energy because it's bordering on delusional, but it's just like, I know. And it's also, I'm getting another message of like, I'm right on the money with this whole like in the public eye thing. It's like, when it comes out, then it's very clear that I'm not naive. And if it does fall apart, then I can't blame somebody else. And I can't, this girl has this like learned helplessness that's like really, this energy is hard to be in. It's really hard because I just don't, it's like, I don't mean to drag her. Like, I'm honestly concerned for her a little bit because it's like left is right, up is down, the sun is the moon. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, instead of listening to what people have to say, it's like, I'm going to turn off every obstacle in my way because I don't want you guys to realize that I'm embarrassed about the divorce. I don't want you guys to realize that I'm codependent as all hell. I don't want you guys to realize that I have completely changed myself and morphed into whatever it is Ethan wants me to be. I'm also ashamed because people are calling him the SpongeBob guy and he's making himself look dumb. And I am used to, these higher type of, she's queen bee, she's like grade A and she's dating this guy and we're all like, what the fuck? And it's ruining her ability to lie to herself. Does that make sense? She's trying to lie to herself and she's trying to remove everybody that breaks that for her. It's like, I'm in a fog, I'm in a cloud. I'm going to make this reality happen and so it's going to happen. That's the end of the discussion. I'm going to ride for you. Like, I'm being drawn to a friend of mine, and if God forbid she sees this video, girl, I'm not dragging you, but I have a Cancer friend. And she loved this dude, right? And this dude was like, listen, like, I am a cheater. It's what I do, basically. And he also wanted to hook up with the same sex. And because she loved him so much, she was like, all right, as long as you tell me, as long as you're upfront, as long as we have rules. So maybe that's alluding to something with Ethan. I don't know. Take it if it resonates. But, because isn't there rumors about that? So maybe, that would be upright though. So I don't know. Take it if it resonates. But if there are rumors, I could see it, where she might have rules. Maybe that's why I'm being drawn to that. Maybe it's like, I know you're doing some other shady shit. And so as long as I know about it, I don't know. The problem I'm having is it's almost like I'm not even allowed in the energy of what she knows about because she's just, this girl lies to herself. It's so intense. Because it's like the Fool in reverse. I'm not naive. Judgment. That's the public eye. Justice. This is what I deserve this. I deserve this. I broke up a marriage. I deserve this. I broke up my own marriage. I deserve this. I'm not naive. And I'm hearing the song I'm Not That Innocent. So again, the rumor mill about it being like the overlap, I could see it. I just don't know for sure. I feel like it's a gray area. I feel like Dalton was like on the way out already as Ethan was coming in. It's almost like a bait and switch. Like, it's like, as this ends, this comes in. There was like no gap in between. That I see, but I don't know for sure. I'm not going to say that. I don't know. But there's a lot going on, y'all. There is a lot going on. Uh-oh. No. Who got a text from an ex? Who got a text from an ex? Oh my God. The tea. Okay. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Someone's upset at someone else because of a text message that made them have to realize, is this Ari? Okay. Oh my God. I wonder if Ethan is I feel like I said this in my last reading, that he kind of has the door open with Lilly. I feel like I said that. I could be wrong. But this is giving me the vibe of like, I'm reading over your shoulder and those texts are reading a little sideways. That's what this is giving me. Like, I'm almost seeing, because I'm like, what the hell? And then Spirit like showed me like Ari on it looks like a hotel room bed. So I don't know if like they just have a really white room, or maybe it's just a metaphor. They're just showing me a bed. But like, I'm seeing her like over his shoulder on the bed. Like, she's on her knees. He's sitting on the bed typing a text message. She's over his shoulder and it's Lilly. And from what I Googled, Lily's a Gemini too. I don't know if that's true, but it's what I Googled. So I would expect her to come up as a sword. I feel like Ethan kind of plays the field a little. I'm not saying he's doing it with everybody. I think he's sort of keeping the door open with Lilly. I think he's playing with her emotions. I feel like he's still, and maybe he doesn't know it, because, it could be like, Because like I'm being drawn to myself and how a lot of people think I flirt with them, but I'm just nice, and for some reason people think that's flirting, and I don't personally get it. So it could be that Ethan's just being nice and trying to keep the peace, but it kind of, from Ari's perspective, it kind of feels like he's teetering on a line. But again, this girl has a lot of wounds, so could she be making it up in her head? I don't know. I'm in her energy, so it's kind of hard to see reality from fact, to be honest with you. But there's definitely some shady texting going on where it's like, this should have been over. I thought this was over. You're hurting me. I saw the texts. So there's definitely trouble in paradise for so many freaking reasons. Like, y'all, this is... I can't, again, it's so hard with these celebrities. I can't give you like a time frame on if and when they'll end, because most of the ones I read should already be over. You know what I'm saying? So, and with Ari, it feels like she's going to ride this into the ground. So long as Ethan's about it, and as long as he doesn't trigger her too bad, I do see this lasting for a while longer, because she is just so hell-bent on getting her happily ever after, no matter what it looks like. Yeah, it's not moving forward. Behind closed doors, I think they bicker. I do. I feel like it's more of a show than anything else. There's a lot of woundings going on. I feel like they're fighting behind closed doors. I feel like she's getting triggered a lot. I can almost see Ethan being like defensive, like, why are you flipping out? That's my baby mama. But I don't think that the conversation's necessarily normal. Like, I would not be shocked if... Lilly doesn't strike me as the vengeful type, so this feels like it's a possibility, but I don't know that it's guaranteed, because she really cares about her parenting and not getting the kid involved. But I can almost see her wanting to, like, share a screenshot of their conversation so that she can show, like, this is the guy that y'all are, this is Ari's man, right? Then why is he texting me like this? Like, I feel like she's got wheels turning in her mind. I feel like this is a 50-50 shot, y'all. I'm not going to say it's definitely going to happen, but Lilly wants revenge to an extent. I'm definitely also getting that, because it's like, because I'm hearing the song, you're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no. And I almost see it being like, you switched up, I still loved you, but you left me for another girl. Yeah, because I'm hearing the song, I'm in love with someone else. So I don't buy that their relationship had a chance to really, I mean, she didn't get closure, obviously, but I feel like there's a line and it's being crossed, you guys. It's being crossed. I can't shake that. And I feel like Ari's getting upset about it, and it's like, well, we have to co-parent, we have to cooperate, and blah, blah, blah. And then, like, in the meantime, they're not even moving forward because it's more about public eye and work, and this is just not healthy. This isn't normal. I'm irritated in this fucking energy. I can't. What, y'all, super Ari fans that I know are going to be mad at me anyway and leave a mean comment, can you at least tell me, why is she doing this? Because, like, the girl's beautiful, and she's talented, so why did she ruin a whole-ass family? This guy is nothing but talk. He's nothing but talk. He's not even that cute. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. We're all thinking it. So why? Because this girl is just like next level delusional. Something broke her and I don't understand. Who broke this girl? Because I don't feel like it's Dalton. Who broke this girl? Anyway. Yeah, there's something about the split between him and the baby mama that's not. Yep. Friction between two people. I'm hearing womanizer in my head. I do not care. I do not care what the media says just because they snapped a couple of photos. Ari is smart, you guys. Ari is intelligent. I will give her that. It's to her own detriment. I would not. Does she have Virgo placements anywhere? Because this is like, I'm strategic, but actually it's screwing me over at the same time. Because, like, I feel like Ethan's got a bit of fuckboy energy. A little bit. I kind of feel like it's giving me like, I want to keep the door a tad bit. You know what this is? Oh my God, this makes sense. I feel like Ethan's already starting to see that Ari's a little unhinged. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. It is what it is. I feel like he's starting to see that. And so it kind of feels like, I keep hearing this commercial where it's like, we'll leave the door open for you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's leaving the door open so that he could go back to Lilly if shit goes sideways with Ari. And that could also just be like a wound of his, because it's like, he's shot for like a grade A woman and you're going to be triggered. So you're going to want to back up. You're going to want to run away, right? He's triggered. They're triggered. This is just a whole trauma bond on steroids. I'm sorry if I'm coming off very aggressive, but the energy of this is just like, what the hell? Why are you guys together? Why? It's done so much damage to your career, to other people's lives. Why not just bow out? But this girl is so obsessed with saving face But what she doesn't realize is if she just put a camera in front of her and was like, listen, guys, like, I mean, she does those videos where she talks about mental health. So I don't understand why she can't just put a video out and just be like, listen, y'all, I was wrong. You know, I think I need to take some time alone, figure out what it is that I truly need and deserve. I've been jumping from guy to guy because I realize I'm lacking something from within, and I was wrong, and I made a mistake, and I shouldn't have dated somebody who had a kid, and you know, like we would all understand that. But it's like she has to ride her image into the grave. I'm almost concerned that she could end up losing some fans for this. Like, I just feel like she's unintentionally screwing up her career a little bit for this guy, and I just don't get why. Yeah, unhappy home life. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. She's really hell-bent on her career and her image staying good. I feel like that's why she pulled away home life stuff from the media for the most part. It's like you get a little tease here and there, but for the most part, it's like, I think she's very concerned, as she should be, for her career right now. It's like the people are talking about me, but they're not talking good anymore. Now I'm a home wrecker. Now I'm this, now I'm that, which is why she's death gripping the relationship even harder. These are how these cycles keep going, y'all. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. I'm going to move on to oracles because there it is. Right next to the couple card. Am I shocked? Nope. Yeah, this should be over already, y'all. I feel like that's why I'm having such a hard time. I mean, the Two of Cups right in between the Tower and the Devil in reverse. Detachment from things that are toxic. The Tower, unavoidable because it's not built on solid grounds. And then them right in the middle. They are going to cling to this. Why? Like, I don't get it. Like, Ethan, put your head down. Fix it with Lilly or go date another drama kid. Ari, make a video, apologize, move on with your life. I don't understand why these people are together. I don't get it. Can someone please explain it to me? Because it's just people making promises they can't keep and then getting triggered. This is, oh God, it's such a, I don't like this energy. Anyway. Daddy issues? Why she got to prove herself with men? What is this? Why? And there's an ex that's watching Ari's social media too. Could be an Aries, but just someone that's on the top of their game. Who's she date? I can't even think right now. I'm so annoyed by this energy. I forgot. Oh, thank you, Song. Thought I'd end up with Shanta, Ricky, Pete. It doesn't feel like any of them. Did she have anybody else that was like on the top of their game, but like maybe emotionally avoid? I mean, that's all she tracks. So like, someone's watching her social media, kind of hoping that this falls apart too. It's an ex. I don't know which ex. He mirrors a lot of her daddy wounds, though. I'll tell you that much. Someone that's very similar to her father. So if you know anything about her dad, it's that guy. The guy who's similar. I feel like he might have a similar stature too, or similar job, or similar tone, maybe. I don't know. This guy mimics her father in some way. Maybe they've been on again, off again. I don't know. There's an ex that's kind of hoping this falls apart. I don't know. There's exes involved. This feels like a crime scene. Like I'm putting puzzle pieces together. Relationships. No success. This is destroying her and her career. There's like a warning here that if I'm just concerned about her as a whole. I'm concerned about her mental health. I'm concerned about her destroying her career. I can see her almost lashing out at her fans too. This girl wants this to be. The problem is she's in a place in her mind right now where she's like, I need the white picket fence. Now's the time. I want it now. It's not about who the person is. It's about the image. And that's the issue here. And so because people aren't supporting this relationship, she's pissed. Because it's like, I deserve it. I've done all this. I've looked stupid. I've gotten married. I've had a guy die on me. I've had a guy cheat on me. I've been through it all. I deserve the white picket fence now. It's mine. I deserve it. So she's in this selfish, delusional place where it's like, I don't care who I have to hurt. I don't care. If you don't support my relationship, then maybe you're really not a friend. It's like, I'm concerned about her. What is going on? Like, I'm not even dragging her to the Ari fans that I know are going to get angry. I'm concerned. This girl needs an intervention, honestly. I don't know what's going on with her, guys. Like, I don't know, back deck energy. Conflict. Internet in reverse. Stalemate. Stuck. Between a rock and a hard place. Indecisiveness. Burden. Because what is offered is nothing of substance. She don't want to look stupid. Oh my God, this girl. I'm already in it. I'm already committed. I've already put myself in there. I put the time. I put in the work. I put in the effort. I want my justice. Let's finish this with love oracles. Let's see if we can get anything else. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. This gives me like Britney Spears energy in the conservatorship. Can you guys fill in the gaps and make me feel a little bit better? Because now I'm worried. I feel like, you know what Spirit's showing me is like somebody on a couch all day with a VR headset on their head. That's how I would describe Ari as a person right now. It's like, I am avoiding all reality. Let me turn on my virtual reality from morning, sun up till sundown. What the hell's going on with this girl? I don't like this. I don't like this. Maybe I'm overreacting because I just could never anymore. I've already been there, done that. But at the bare minimum, this man is just smoke and mirrors. He's just talk. That's it. That's all there is to it. Talk, and he triggers everything in her because she's got so much unhealed shit. So, like, I've sworn a lot on this video. My apologies. Yeah. So, anyway, let's take a look. Let's finish this off with Oracle. People have asked in the past. This is Love Oracle deck, Island Time Wellness. So, final messages from Spirit. God, I hope it looks better than what I've just seen. You know what's so freaking weird? I was shuffling off camera so y'all don't get bored, and I hear the song, Ain't No Stopping Us Now. Can you please tell me why? After what I've just read, does the song Ain't No Stopping Us Now comes out? I'm telling you, I don't feel like Ari is Ari anymore. I feel like she's a shell of who she used to be. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. Frickin' what did I say? Cupid's arrow in reverse. In reverse. I read reversals. Empath narcissist. What did I tell you? I feel like he's humoring Lilly still. I feel like, I mean, he's a Gemini, and I'm not dragging Geminis. I have a Gemini moon. I love air signs. That being said, I feel like he's very wishy-washy. I'm hearing the song You're Hot Then You're Cold. I feel like he knows that Ari's into this level of unhinged. Like, with this self-indulgence card, it's literally giving me what I was telling you guys, where it's like my world, my reality. I don't care what you guys say. This is my reality. I don't care. I don't care who it hurts. I don't care who has to leave my life. I'm riding for this guy. She is, I'll give her that. She is a ride or die. Like, holy hell. But to her own dismay, because right after that, you guys can read that clear as day. You don't have to be a tarot reader to see that. Empath and narcissist. I don't know. It feels like she's not learning some form of lesson, and so the universe is just throwing it to her harder and harder each time. It's really weird. But I'm concerned about, yeah. You've got to be kidding me. What did I say, though? Oh my God. Notice how this is in reverse, though? Heart with a key. Remember how I was saying she'd pick anyone? It doesn't matter who. How it's just like, I have to have the image. I don't care. I'm not going to lie, y'all. There is a possibility that they get married or elope. There is a possibility. I see it. What is she doing? Y'all fill me in, because I know some of you guys ride hard and you know all her story. Why would she do this? Why? I don't get it. Self-indulgence is right over wedding rings. Do you understand? Do you get it? She's just riding her own fantasy. She does not care. It's like, this is what I want. You notice how this girl is like blowing the kisses at the wedding rings? It's not the guy, because the guy, it doesn't matter. He's tomatoes. You know what I mean? This is just unreal. Okay, okay, so maybe they are playing out some sort of karmic lesson. That I could see. Oh, wait. Ethan's not over Lilly, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, and she can sense that. I think Ethan realized he made a mistake, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here. It's like because he's a Gemini, it depends on the day, it depends on the energy. So some days it's like, oh my God, I have Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande is my freaking girlfriend. Ariana Grande is my girlfriend. You know, like, if you're a girl, okay? Because, like, I know most of you would agree to this. Me, 50-50. If you're a chick, imagine if Channing Tatum wanted you, right? And if you're a dude, who do I think is hot? Oh, Scarlett Johansson. Okay, so if you're a guy and you have a solid relationship, right? And if you're a girl and you have a solid relationship, and then Channing Tatum shows up at your door, or Scarlett Johansson shows up at your door, Megan Fox, whatever, you're going to be like, holy shit, I might think about leaving the love of my life. This is like, you know, it's like the free pass you've always wanted. But it's a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? It's a fantasy. Eventually, you're going to be like, I want to go home to the person that knows me, to the person that gets me, to the person that I can talk to the person I can be vulnerable with, to the person that I built something with, not this illusion. And the problem is, I feel like Ethan's illusion's breaking down faster than hers. He can still grip it because it's frickin' Ariana. But for her, she wants the wedding more than anything else. She wants it. She feels like it's owed to her. That's the vibe of this. It's like, I put in the work. I dated douchebags. I tried. I looked stupid. Where is my happy ending? It's mine. I want it. And that's going to repel anybody. And so he's looking back at Lilly like, did I fuck up? Maybe I need to keep this door open because I'm not sure. It's like reality's breaking for him. She's death gripping even harder. Does that make sense? But again, because he's a Gemini, and again, it's Ariana, there's some days where he doesn't feel that way. So some days they're good, and that's probably the days that we catch them on the, you know, out and in public taking photos. But I feel like there's days where, you know, they're swapping off kid time and stuff like that, and he sees Lilly, and it's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Oh God. Maybe that's why she's rushing all this. Maybe she could sense that he's starting to, because you can sense things that aren't said. You can sense things that you don't know for a fact. Maybe she senses that he's starting to second guess things, so she's gripping him harder, pushing away everybody else because they don't want them. Maybe her friends would be like, hey, dude, like, aren't they a little close for comfort? I feel like her fallacy is falling apart. Her reality that's fake is breaking. And so she's trying to keep it out of the spotlight, keep it out of everybody's eyes so she can hold on to it a little bit longer, maybe marry him before. You know what it's giving? I hate to say this. I'm so sorry. I'm not dragging Ari. I really like her. But it's giving the woman who pokes a hole in the condom so that she can have his kid so that he doesn't leave. That's what this is giving. This is wild. Like, that would not shock me. It wouldn't shock me if she said she was on birth control and then it's like, oops, I didn't mean to. We had a kid. It would not shock me. It would not shock me if one day she convinced him to go get eloped in another country, in like Hawaii, or I know that's not another country for my Americans, but like maybe we go to Hawaii or we go to Paris or we go to Italy, and then it's like, why don't we get married? Why don't we go to Vegas? It's like, I feel like she's trying to trap him. I can't shake it. That's what I feel. This is wild. Dude. in the reverse, dude, is this not what I just went on a frickin' tangent about? Engagement ring followed by healthy choices in the reverse. I think she's trying to trap Ethan before all the illusion can fall. Because I'm telling you right now, for some reason, I feel like she'd be happier being married and lying to herself than being single. She would be happier being married, dealing with the child switch-offs, dealing with the jealousy of Lilly, because in her mind, she won the guy, and that's the biggest win of all. I see why people argue that she's not a girl's girl, because in this situation, she's definitely not. I feel like her validation is riding very heavily on Ethan choosing her over Lilly. This is not what I thought I would see. She's codependent on love. That's where she finds her validation. It's like, if you she's a pick-me. I hate to say it. I do. I hate to say it. I don't think she was always like this. I think this was the accumulation of trauma, and she finally snapped and was like, no, I deserve my wedding. But she skipped the part of healing and feeling like you're deserving of it. And so that's why this is going so poorly. Because in her mind, she's accurate. You know, like, I'm at a certain age. I've done a lot of work. I deserve to have my happily ever after. But that doesn't mean one size fits all. Like, it doesn't mean you just pick a boo and it'll work. This is already falling apart, so she's just gripping it harder. This is wild. I feel like this has a chance of really affecting her career, and I just don't love that. I don't love that. Outdated thinking. Yeah, it's like she's gripping this mindset of like, if you choose me, then I'm worthy. If I have a husband, then I'm worthy. Then I could finally... I think something... Because Thank You Next keeps playing in my head. I feel like that song could be part of the trauma, because it's like, I said the last time I'd get married, I'd get married. I didn't get married without a divorce. Now I'm divorced. There's this like shame around divorce for her. Strong shame around the divorce. It's like, I was supposed to have my happily ever after. Everybody looks to me. Everybody thinks I'm amazing. And so I got to play out the role. It's like her life has become a role. That's the problem here. It's like I'm living out the role. I don't even know who the hell I am. She needs to find herself. Does that say enough? Does that say enough for you? Bro, I'm done. What's the back deck energy? I like you in reverse. Come on. Shut the... I'm so sorry. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The way laughter just shot up my body. I'm so sorry. Right next to the butterfly. I feel like it's evolving out of the honeymoon stage and right into destruction. Things coming to light. We might hear about this little Ethan Lilly overlap that's still happening. We might. It depends, honestly, because Lilly feels like a very grounded energy, and she's really concerned about the child. She's a good mom. I really got to give it to her. She's a good mom there. It's like, I don't want my emotions to override my child's well-being. She's not that spiteful, so it could go either way. It might leak out somewhere else. Maybe, Lilly tells all of her friends and it gets out that way. I don't know. But I feel like Ari's going to get smacked in the face with reality, but whether or not she actually lets the relationship end, I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't feel like she's worthy. That's the problem. I feel like for some reason, having a guy leave... I know this sounds screwed up. I don't think it's conscious with her, though. I don't think she's intentionally doing this. But this is why we need to heal, y'all. Learn. Please learn. But there's a problem here. I don't know if it's conscious or subconscious, but there's something to do with the fact that she can take a man that has a newborn and a whole-ass wife makes her feel like she's worthy. I don't know if that's conscious or not. I'm not going to... So I'm going to say we're going to go with subconscious. We're going to go with that. I'm not going to drag her. But there's something here with, like, if I bagged the guy that just had a baby, then I'm worthy. This girl... my God. I'm going to leave y'all with your own feelings and your own opinions because I've said enough. But this is just a nightmare if I've ever seen one. In terms of them ending... I mean, the Grim Reaper was literally at the back of the deck. But my problem is a lot of these celebrities, the relationship has been over, but they'll still either stay, literally stay. I mean, Jay-Z and Beyonce is a great example of that. Or you find out that they've been separated for 7 years. That's another group. Or they stay together anyway. Or I've already said that. Yeah. So, I just don't know how this is going to play out. I'm feeling drawn to cut the deck. What is this? Yeah. The sword and the rose, but it's clarity and it's in the reverse. So I just feel like it could go either way, y'all. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to end because she's death gripping something that, in my opinion, is already over. So I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that because this was wow. Anyway, please like it if you enjoyed this video so more people can find my channel, and because I appreciate y'all and thank you. Also, fill in the gaps for me in the comments because that really helps me understand what I'm seeing. Like this video, comment, subscribe. Thank you to my regulars. I appreciate y'all so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And to the people that don't subscribe, I hope you guys have a wonderful life, But as always, I appreciate y'all so much. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Links are all down below. If you want to book a personal reading, links are all down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Please learn from this girl instead of repeating the pattern. We all deserve healthy, unconditional love. And the only way to get that is to show it to ourselves and be authentic to ourselves. So let's do and be better and learn. All right? I'll see you guys in my next video.
The Comic